All right, viewers. Oh, crap. Of course, I screwed this up somehow and forgot my cell phone, which I would have used to do my news report because I'm bad at this. Completely and utterly bad at doing just about everything. Cell phone is on the bed. Always leave your cell phone on the bed. That's there. Great. All right, now I have a cell phone. Great. So, what up, viewers? I am starting off this Friday a little bit early with a video game news wrap up like I normally do on Fridays. So, why don't we go ahead and start that up right about now? Cool. So, like I said last week, QuakeCon was over last weekend, and that is the Bethesda conference, pretty much. I'm not sure. I haven't been, so I'm not sure what else would be there, but I think it is just Bethesda stuff. So QuakeCon 2018 happened. Talked a lot about Fallout 76. We got a new perk system, so it sounds like every time you level up, you will get another one of the special stats. Special is the stats in Fallout. They stand for strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. You get more of those every time you level up. And then that allows you to put that slot in cards, which are like perks. And those perks will give you special abilities like more damage with this weapon, or can see farther with that, or be able to carry more stuff. And you can swap those out apparently interchangeably, which sounds really cool. It's a really cool system. You level up to 50, and then you can't change your special anymore, but you'll still get cards. So that's like the balancing methodology there. Am I? Nope. So yeah, it sounds pretty cool. They didn't show off any more like base building or enemies fighting, as far as I could tell. They just showed off the leveling up system, which sounds really cool and compelling, and I'm looking forward to playing that. Um, so yeah, Fallout 76 looks really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. Nothing they've said so far has made me go, ugh. The card packs instantly reminded me of loot boxes, and then there was another article that came up right after that that was like, there's loot boxes, but they're not paid with real money, so you'll earn them in game, and you'll be good. Um, Great. Also coming out of QuakeCon was Elder Scrolls Blades, their new mobile game, and this game just, I don't know. I wrote up about it earlier. Jaw to the floor. I think this game is just ridiculously cool. Just playing an open, like the promise that I think will be delivered upon is an open world RPG that you can play on your phone, and that's just the idea that we live in the time when that is possible is just astounding to me. Saw the guy like he was able to like double joystick and then like click on things and like swipe left and right to like fight off goblins and stuff. It looked really cool, and yeah, I can't believe that is a possibility, and it should be fun. And then the other thing coming out of QuakeCon I saw was Doom Eternal, which I think is just going to be Doom 2016 Part 2. It looks really fun. They really doubled down on like the fast pace. All they have to do is give me more weapons and more enemies, and I'm happy because I really like Doom 2016, and I just want more of that. And it looks like that's what they're going to give it to me. So most of that's coming out of QuakeCon. All of that looks really cool. And I'm looking forward to playing all of those games. I didn't see any like release date changes or any release dates, so I don't have any more information on that. But yeah, everything coming out of QuakeCon looks awesome. Fallout 76, really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to playing with you if you're watching. So thank you viewers for watching, and I hope to play Fallout 76 with friends, family, loved ones, and fellow streamers plus followers and stuff. Great. So that was QuakeCon. Next thing, World of Warcraft. The next expansion of World of Warcraft came out, Battle for Azeroth. It initially started out as looking very orcs versus humans, like original, this is what it's about. It's about the two factions and picking a side and fighting each other. And then like some controversy started entering into the very small amount of controversy started entering into the story around it. And that's because, spoiler warning, Sylvanas burn down the World Tree. Now, the World Tree in World of Warcraft is supposed to be like this, kind of like neutral. This represents, hope and humanity. Not even humanity, hope and kindling of all the races. And Sylvanas burns it down. Now, so that created a backlash. People who play for the Horde thought they were forced into this bad guy role with like with nothing redeeming about them because the leader of the Horde decided to burn down the World Tree. And I could understand that, you know, having the bad guy role forced upon you might not feel too good. I'm an Alliance player, so I've always thought of like the Horde as the bad guys, although I did enjoy playing both sides in the RTS games. And I think some people chose the Horde because they wanted to be the bad guy. But for those who don't want to be the bad guy and just chose the Horde because they liked their aesthetic or the classes they had when they were exclusive, I can understand that not feeling very well. And so I guess I empathize with that. All this did was kind of remind me of I really want to play. I want to play another Warcraft RTS, which could be just a remaster of the third one. So if you could, or a trilogy, if you could remaster the trilogy, which the first one came out in '94, so I don't know how you would remaster that. But if you could remaster that, that would be freaking awesome, and I'd want to play that game a lot. So yeah, Battle for Azeroth launched this week. I don't play many computer games, although I'm super reminiscent of always buying the collector's editions when they came out, and the fact that I don't have a couple of them kind of upsets me. But yeah, I just kind of nostalgia for World of Warcraft and all the expansions and all that stuff. It gets me. It gets me right here. Let me get some water. Yeah. So other than QuakeCon and World of Warcraft, what else do we have going on this week? Spyro Reignited got pushed out 2 months. It was scheduled for middle of September and has now been pushed into the middle of November to coincide with Hitman 2 and Fallout 76. So I don't know if that'll affect its sales at all. But as long as it comes out before Black Friday, I assume a lot of kids or nostalgic adults are going to be buying the crap out of Spyro, so it really doesn't matter when it comes out. But it's going to be hard to market it in such a competitive window. But Spyro Reignited pushed out 2 months. So there's that. What else came out? Oh, I found a tips and tricks for Dead Cells. I haven't purchased Dead Cells yet, but I know it's awesome. And like I said last week or 2 weeks ago, I think it's a really cool game, and I want to pick it up, but I don't want to pick it up quite yet because I have other games I want to play first. But I found a tips and tricks articles that I'm going to throw into the news report down below, or if you want it, I can send a link to it. But yeah, Dead Cells looks awesome. I didn't really read through the tips and tricks yet because I'm not playing the game yet, but hopefully you find that article useful. Let's see, what else? We got a zombie teaser trailer for Far Cry 5. I think there was like 3 DLCs for Far Cry 5 scheduled. And I think this is the third one. They had the Vietnam one. They had a Martian one, which I had no idea how you interact with that. I haven't played it. I probably should, considering I have the season pass because I bought a fancy edition. Did I buy a fancy edition? No, I think I just bought the base game. And then I might buy Zombies just by itself. So that's the third of the planned 3 DLCs. I don't know if there's any more that are going to come out before we get a GOTY, in Q1 of next year. What else? Diablo 3 is coming to Switch, which looks awesome. I think we're only a hair's breadth away from it being on mobile, because if you can put Skyrim on mobile, which is pretty much what Blades looks like, then why can't you put Diablo on mobile? Or is it already on? It cannot. It's not already on mobile, right? Someone correct me if Diablo 3 is already on mobile. But yeah, Diablo 3 coming to the Switch. Super excited for that. Am I going to play it? I don't know. Not enough of my friends have the Switch yet that I would want to like buy a Switch version. But the armor that makes you look like Ganondorf and like the pet Kukuru look really fun. So if I do buy it, I might buy it on Switch. And if always got to bring it up. If crossplay was enabled, then I would play it crossplay. But maybe I'll look into it. Maybe there is crossplay, and I'm just hating on um, maybe I'm just jumping onto the crossplay bandwagon. What else? Yeah, a couple of Diablo 3 coming out on Switch. So Xbox One X or Xbox is having a competition. They're rolling out a new I don't know if it's a new system or if they're just incentivizing a new system called something about goals, like quests or goals or something like that. It's kind of like achievements. It might even be called I think it's called quests. So Xbox Quests, you can sign up to them if you're an Xbox Live member, and if you complete a certain amount of quests, your name will be put into a drawing, and then you will earn a gold-plated Xbox One X, which I bet I got it all by itself. Look at that! I pulled up the image all by itself. So, since I was like showing you guys some schwiggity swag, look at that! Oh, schwiggity swag! Look at it, gold-plated Xbox One X. Yeah, so that came out. That is going on right now. So I'll put a link for all those Xbox Live members who watch me. Feel free to check that out. Does it say anything? Nope, just says gold plated. And then last but not least, there was also Weta. Weta is a prop company that's that was behind Lord of the Rings, and they also, I believe, helped on a couple episodes of Game of Thrones. But they're not like the main prop company of Game of Thrones, I don't think. Anyway, they came out with a $800 statue for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, where it has like a panther kind of like stalking Lara Croft. And yeah, you can check that out. Check it out. Look at it. Ooh. Looks pretty cool with Laura and the panther up there. Or Puma, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Pretty cool. It's cool to see Weta doing, like, statues. I don't know if they've done statues before in the past. But it's cool to see them doing that. And $800, quite pricey, but if you're into statues and collectibles like that, I'm more into tchotchkes, like a helmet that's free, or I guess a Pip-Boy, but that didn't cost me $800. What else? Anything else? The Nuka-Cola, okay, that cost me $150, so maybe I guess my cutoff's probably around $200. Although, crap, what did the Destiny Collector's Edition? Destiny 2 Collector's Edition, was that $250? I think that was $250. Yeah, I got a lot of crap for getting that. Although I do, yeah, because I don't know what the price limit is. I guess what I'm trying to say is I haven't built up to the point where I'm willing to pay $800 for an edition for a game. The Claptrap edition I think was $400, and that came with like a robotic claptrap. But I had a Windows phone at the time, so I couldn't get that. Or I didn't want to get that and then not have a compatible phone, because I'm an idiot and didn't know about phone compatibilities and how to make them work. And then I also want the Power Armor edition, but I slept through pre-ordering it because I just brain farted while I was literally watching the Bethesda conference going, I should really pre-order the Power Armor edition. And then I waited a day and they were gone because I'm an idiot. But still hoping to get my hands on one of those. Anyway, this has been the long and short of collector's editions and spending a lot of money on video game memorabilia. But there is an $800 Weta statue. What did I read? Somewhere about only 750 are being made. So if you want one, it's probably going to be very exclusionary. But yeah, I haven't gotten to the point where I'm spending $800 on a video game statue yet. I think is the operant keyword. Maybe it's something. Maybe it's some kind of ratio of like income. How much expendable income do I want to spend on video game? I haven't reached that point yet. Whatever that ratio is, tell me in the comments, and I will work on getting that much money so that I will buy it, and then I'll be able to show it to you. Kind of like how I unboxed God of War for you guys, but no one watched that. Anyway, if you want to, it's on my YouTube page as well as this will be tomorrow morning. But if you're here watching it now, I appreciate you being here. And thanks for watching my video game news wrap up. Gotta think of a good. I need an acronym for it that includes video games, but also like, I don't know, works out. Like VGWU. No, that doesn't work. Something. I need a cool acronym. That's what I like. Cool acronyms. I can't. Can it just be games? Maybe it could be games, and I could spell something out with a starting letter G. Video games weekly wrap up. No, the GWWU. Yeah, it doesn't work. Anyway, I appreciate you being here. I hope you find these helpful. If you do or don't, feel free to comment and tell me what you do like or don't like about them. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week or at any time while I'm streaming, which I usually do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays from 5 to 9, somewhere in that window. And on the weekends, I play a lot too. So follow me on Twitter or hit the bell and the subscribe button to what up, Jimmy Thompson? Yeah, thanks for being here, and check me out on all the social medias. They'll be linked in the doobly-doo. Thank you.